as I've been going through this journey and really kind of explaining and having these conversations with people about our way, Redline way, and about why it's different, it's dawned on me that the consumer side has resonated extremely well. Because when people hear about how we're doing to improve the life of the agent so that the agents can be more just better at their craft and more relevant and just better overall, they're blown away. They're blown away at the differences between what is typically happening in the industry, and the consumers are loving the idea that they've hired an agent because they love and trust them, right? They're the best person for their job. But now every agent at Redline has this incredible back-end support system to support their life's transition. When you speak to the consumer, and as I'm speaking to you, the consumer today, I get it. I get it that this is everything to you right now. This is a massive undertaking, and you're putting a lot of trust in somebody. And if you're gonna do that, you love the idea that you're not just entrusting it to just one person. You're entrusting it to an incredible team of people synergized together to make whatever end result you're looking to do the most achievable and give you the best experience you possibly can. Because why wouldn't you, right? To the agents out there that are listening to this, again, you need to dig in. You need to dig deeper to find out what it is. What are these tangible things that are resonating with the consumer, right? These pain points, the things I describe about what our brokerage solves for you, they are truly resonating with the consumer, and it's your job to reach out and to be there to support them with the needs that they are looking for. Again, real estate is too big of a transaction to just go on a whim, right? It's too big of a transaction to just go with the guy that you might have used 5 years ago just because, right? So much has changed in the industry, and our economy has changed so much that everybody owes it to themselves to understand what else is out there and how they can be supported to a level that they really never thought possible, and honestly hasn't been possible under any other model than what we're doing for our consumers and for our amazing agents today.
Never met a match I couldn't handle. No one else could ever hold it.
It's something I've been thinking about quite a bit, and really the reality is when you speak to agents as often as I do, about their business, this isn't just transactional related discussions. This is truly actual conversations about trying to help people understand how to improve their business, get through the challenges, take advantage of the opportunities. When I'm having these conversations with people, one of the biggest things over and over and over again is that agents are saying, I feel like I'm on an island, right? The industry is set up this way, right? We are fighting with each other. We are cutthroat. We're 100% commission. We're fighting discount brokerages, luxury agents, everything in between. And the idea of joining up with somebody and sharing and masterminding in the typical brokerage scenario is just unheard of, right? It's not something people love to do because they don't want to let somebody else in on something that's working, and it's the complete wrong way of going about it. And the way our brokerage is set up is to cut through all that shit, right? Honestly, this business, there's so much opportunity for us across all price points that even the 5,400 agents of us in Calgary have an ability to make an amazing living. Right? And I say that so passionately because all I've ever done in my career, and the reason Redline exists, is because we have this synergetic mindset that we can do more as a group, that the team will outperform and outmarket and outsell and ultimately out real estate any individual. And those that adopt that mindset, that abundance mindset rather than that scarcity mindset, are the ones that are going to kill it and are going to continue to crush it. When I speak to top agents, they give. And they're not worried about people chasing them because they're pushing ahead so far that they don't have to worry about it. I like to talk about tools and technology a lot. You know, if you look at any of our marketing materials that we have around here when we're talking to agents about the brokerage launch, we've got a little section for tools and technology. And people wonder, okay, well, is that CRMs? Is that websites? What is that? Well, yes, it's definitely all of those things, but we relate tools and technology right down to tangible things like how it can improve your actual listing presentation. You know, things like you could walk into any sphere or any community that you may not have sold a lot of business in, but you know there's a dominant agent in that market. We've got tools and technology that you can use and leverage that will, I guarantee you, put you in a position to win that listing every time, even though you might be very new to that community, even though you might not personally have any buyers for that property. We've got tools and tech within our system and our organization, our ecosystem, that positions our agents as if they're the community expert. So again, this is something that we take extremely seriously, and that it's not just high level, fluffy. These would be great things to add to my business. These are actually tangible items that honestly, as a realtor and a producing agent now, I could not do without. If you guys have been watching the series and listening to me talk and rant and whatever it might be, you've heard that I took this business really seriously a few years ago, and I hired a real estate coach. And for those of you that are thinking about this, well, for one, I'd say absolutely, right? It's the money well spent, and for those that take it seriously and commit, can really see tremendous upside in their business. But what I'm really excited about is we're about to launch in the next couple of weeks an event. It's going to be open to all realtors here in Calgary and Greater Calgary, or hell, anybody who wants to come from anywhere, really. But it's my head coach is going to be up here in Calgary speaking to us and speaking to the team as well as our brokerage and everybody about some interesting topics. And we're gonna hit on two main things, and one of them is around what you say matters. Right, the business model at Redline has always been to take so much stuff off your plate that you have time to focus on what you should be doing best. So if you are taking advantage of that, you want to be well prepared. What are you going to say in the situations? How are you going to be in front of clients and actually, get the results you want because you knew what to say, you knew how to handle objections that come your way. And what the second series, second part of the event will be is kind of making your way to 100K, right, and beyond, right? For those of you that really want to start thriving in this business, how do you get there, right? There's some simple math around this that I'd love to explore with you, that I business plan out with my team and every agent that really I have the pleasure of talking to about this. And we're going to dive out into this extremely deep. So bring pens and papers, and I hope you take a bunch of notes because it's going to be extremely powerful.